What's the difference between stage combat and fencing? Well, fencing is a sport where you're using swords to try to tap other people with the tip. And then stage combat is like a choreographed fight scene.
Yeah, fencing is you're trying to poke. I'm not a fencer, so you're basically trying to poke them, and you're not supposed to make big movements. With stage combat, everything's choreographed, and everything's just choreographed and big movements. That's basically the difference.
Stage combat is a lot easier. Fencing is really hard. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. But stage combat, you can memorize things, and it's a lot easier, I think.
Well, you're allowed to hit the person, for one. Two, in fencing, you're not supposed to hit the other person's sword. You're supposed to hit their body to get a point. But in stage combat, you're supposed to hit the swords together to make it look real.
How do I get ready for it? Normally in our warm-ups we do some running back and forth. That's just the warm-up, and then we take our sword and poke the wall a couple of times. Just do extend our arm, step, poke, lunge towards the wall. When we first started, we just did some regular fencing for like half of our rehearsal, and afterwards we went right into stage combat and started learning more choreography.
Mental preparation, pretty much, yeah. And make sure, and kind of stretching so I don't break anything.
Technically not. Yeah, because if you're wearing a metal jacket, it would be underneath your mask anyway, so it wouldn't count as a point if it hit that.
Is it dangerous? I guess it would be dangerous if you do stuff like that, unchoreographed things. Or like, it probably is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. If you just go crazy.
Me, with my finger. Okay, you see, I was actually, okay, this is what happened. I was trying to kill Peter by whacking him like this, and then I ended up hitting my ring finger right on the metal part, and it hurt. It hurt. So don't do that. Don't ever.
I like it. It's fun. You get to try a lot of different fighting techniques.
It's hard for sure, and I think if I practiced it more, I'd like it. But yeah.
Some other things I can tell you about it is it takes quite a bit of focus. You gotta know what you're doing. You need to also trust the person you're fencing with, because if you don't think they know what you're doing, you're going to be like cautious, and like it'll show on stage that you are like kind of worried that the person is going to hit you.
It's cool. It's fun. It's actually pretty amazing. It's an art. Like, think of like, okay, when you think of stage combat, think of like Bruce Lee or whatever. But when you go to fencing, think of like Zora, with like Antonio Banderas or whatever. Yeah, think of like that. It's so cool though. Like once you get it, it's like you're ninjas. Like boom, 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 I don't know, like stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
My revenge!
I did still a little thing from a Princess Bride, and so what I did was I was running lines at home, and my sister was like, hey, it would be funny if you did like the Princess Bride line. And I was just like, okay. My name is Captain James Hook. You took my hand. Prepare to die. And she's on the floor laughing at this point, like laughing so hard. So then I was just like, hey, why not? So then I go in, do it in a line run, and then everyone else liked it. So then I approached Mr. Peters, and he was just like, yeah, cool, do it. And I was just like, solid, okay.